US President Donald Trump on Friday decided to abruptly kill all trade talks with Canada after it decided to go ahead with a new digital services tax on foreign as well as domestic technology companies. In retaliation to this, Trump decided to end all trade talks with Canada and threatened imposing additional tariffs on exports from the US's northern neighborhood. In a post on Truth Social, Trump termed Canada a very difficult country to trade with and called the new Canadian digital tax a direct and blatant attack on the US. So, what exactly is this digital services tax imposed by Canada? Canada's Digital Services Tax Act was first proposed in 2019 and approved and enforced in June last year. This digital services tax is a levy on tech revenues generated from Canadian users even if the providers do not have a physical presence in the country. As per this tax, large technology firms with global revenues exceeding $820 million and Canadian revenues of more than $14.7 million must pay a 3% levy on certain digital services revenues which they earned in Canada. Now, one of the most contentious parts of the new framework for businesses is the retroactive nature of the tax. That is, that this new levy will be applicable on revenues made by a company starting back right from January 1, 2022. That is over 3 years of revenue. Now, to put things into perspective, US companies such as Amazon, Meta, Google, and Uber face an estimated $2 billion in bills under the new tax imposed by Canada. And that is why Trump has taken so harshly to the new Canadian tax. On June 11th, 21 US Congress members urged Trump to pressure Canada into rolling back this tax, arguing that it would set a terrible precedent having long and lasting impacts on global tax and trade practices. And Trump acted. After posting about his decision to end all trade talks with Canada, Trump also threatened with imposing additional tariffs on Canadian goods and services and warned that Canada was foolish to do it and it will not work out well for them. Now, the US is Canada's largest trading partner by far, with more than 80% of Canadian exports destined for the US. A disruption due to tariffs on products like automobiles, minerals, energy, or aluminium could have massive ripple effects across both the economies, but especially on the Canadian economy.
Subscribe to Oneindia and never miss an update. Download the Oneindia app now.